Good morning, everyone. Welcome to AlwaysForever Creations. My name is Stephanie, and today I'm doing another fun project with Christmas cards that are going to go in my Christmas card journal. A couple things before we get started. The digital kits. That was the thing. Okay, so this background paper is actually from Tracy Fox Creative. It's called Glad Tidings. The Etsy shop is called LoveJunkJournals. So this is her digital kit. And then the labels are a different digital kit. For some reason, I thought they were the same kit, but they are not. So the labels are DigitalScrapHelper, and it is Vintage Christmas. Wow. Whew. It is Vintage Christmas Fussy Cuts number 188, and there are 6 sheets of labels. I will get through this. Okay, so this one we made on camera, and we made another one on camera as well. And then I also made one off camera, and I was talking about, was it in this one? Gusseting a pocket, but you can't gusset the pocket with a flip out because it just bulks up too much here. I guess maybe if you're using really thin paper, but then your pocket's not going to be very sturdy. So yeah, no gusset on the pockets if you want a flip. So that is what I learned yesterday. That just means, because they might just make some with a straight pocket, so those I will probably gusset. Okay, so that was that. And I will link both of the digital kits below. But yeah, hopefully that confusion goes away. Thankfully, this was just yesterday, so. Okay. Have some coffee. Okay, so I'm going to be using these tags, and these came from Tracy Fox. She's very famous for her labels. That I feel like that's how everyone knows her, because everyone uses her labels. But she does have other digital kits and whatnot. I have this one, and I have fabric swatches. I haven't used it yet though, so I need to do that. Okay. My thinking is these are going to be flaps that kind of open up, and then we'll have the center, and in the center I want to use this placemat, but it's very thin. And I want to sturdy it up because to hinge the tags, I'm going to use lace. I don't know. Hopefully it makes sense. At some point, hopefully it will make sense. So first things first. Oh, these also came from the Tracy Fox digital kit. Just little circles. I cut these out with my hole punch because, yeah, cutting circles with scissors is quite difficult. If you never tried it, I'm sure lots of people have tried it. Okay. I'm going to use glue stick. This is just copy paper. I'm just gonna glue it, all of it down. I'm not going to use the whole thing, but I figure I'll put 2 of this kind of design in the journal in different places. That will be fun. I'm going to use some scrapbook paper for the second one. I don't know if we'll get to the second one on camera, but we'll see. And I'm just gonna center it and try to get it somewhat straight. Alrighty. There's bubbles, there's air bubbles of where I didn't get glue. Always, always. All right, how do I want to do this? So the image is gonna be split in half. I think that one there and this one here, like really butted up against each other. Okay. I should have measured and everything before I turned the camera on. I am going to cut these down to size. I will be right back. So the copy paper did not really stiffen this up very much. I mean, this is a placemat. It's like just above tissue paper. So I'm thinking I'm gonna glue this straight onto the card. But if you wanted to make something like this that is removable out of the journal or just like a standalone piece, you would want this to be stiffer. And like something can always be added to the back of it. I am going to add some book page to the back of these. What I forgot to do on my last project was sewing. So I'm going to try to remember to do that today. Yeah, I have my glue stick here, so I guess I will just use that. I stocked up on my glue, so I got more glue stick and I got more fabric tack and I got a refill for my Barely Art because I'm making party invitations, but then I'm also going to have our Christmas cards and stuff, so a lot of things coming up that will need to be made. And isn't it the worst, like you're in the middle of something and then you run out of glue? So don't want to have to make emergency trips to the store to get glue. That's probably gonna make that very hard to cut out. But I want to make sure that the back is mostly text. Okay, let's cut these out. I forgot to say in the intro that we have new subscribers from yesterday. It's amazing. And if you are new and watching this and not subscribed, I encourage you to maybe stick around for a little bit, become a regular. Thought I hurt my daughter. Maybe I did. It's too early to be awake. How am I going to cut these apart? What was I thinking? Should I use the paper trimmer? It's not even staying glued down. All right, they came apart okay. It doesn't look too bad. My daughter is awake. Why is she awake? Go back to sleep. I'm not sure that these are thick enough. I'm afraid this journal is going to be like ginormously alligator mouthed because I want to put so much stuff in it. I want to cover all the backs of the cards basically. Don't know why I'm fighting with the glue stick. It's just not necessary when you have this nice glue that has the little thing and you can get into small places. Come on. Unless, of course, it doesn't want to work. I felt something in there. Okay. All right, these have to dry for a moment before I can sew on them. But I think we can ink and then sew. Or should I do it the other way around? I think I'll sew around this too. So thin. I think one I will like fully glue down and the other I think I'm going to make removable. But I'm not sure. Not sure of anything. Okay. While these dry for a moment before I go run them through the sewing machine, let's work on a closure. Have these cute little circles. Okay. I'm gonna do like a wraparound closure. I'm wondering if I should have did that before I put this on the back. How do I want to do this? I don't know. I've made these before, I just don't remember how I made them. All right, what was I doing? See if this is leftover file folder. See if it's big enough for this circle. Oh, just barely. I'm gonna do 2 of those. Oh shoot, I did it wrong already. Oh well. I don't think I would be able to do it the other way. But if you have a bigger piece of paper than this, let's see, do I have some scrap of something? I have this, okay. What you would do is poke your center hole first, and then it is much easier to line up. I need a bigger hole. Okay, then you line up your punch. And it's much easier to get it in the center or somewhat centered this way than going the other way with it by trying to mark this and put a center hole in. What I'm gonna do though is try to line those up. Alrighty. Did any of that make sense? I don't know. I am also going to take a couple of small ones. Oh dear, that went flying. I should have did that on these. These don't matter as much. Okay. I need a hole on this. Yes, there's gonna be a hole in the center of the bird. Sorry, birdie. Alrighty. Where is the other? There it is. All right. I know I'm not explaining this well. I've said I need that. I need that back out. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. Okay. Let's just do this really quick. We're going to glue all these pieces together. Probably should glue this piece. All right, these are smaller. These are going to be on the bottom. I'll try to explain in a second. So this is going to be a button that like twine wraps around. So this just gives some extra room for the twine to kind of sit. And then this is going to be the pretty paper that goes on top. And then I will need an eyelet. I just think technically the eyelet should go through the entire tag that this sits on. Right? Like that makes the most sense. Because I don't know, just gluing this on, it might not be able to hold over time like the wrapping and unwrapping of the twine. But then on the back of this, we're gonna see the eyelet. And I don't like that. Or Brad. We could use either. I mean, we can decorate this side and hide it. So maybe we'll do that. And I think I'll use a brad. That way, like, it gives that wiggle room rather than an eyelet. So I don't need my crocodile. Yay. Okay. I just need to get a brad. Actually, I need my crocodile to cut a hole in this. Alrighty. Okay, before we do that though, we need to attach it to the back. And before we can attach it to the back, I'm gonna run these through my sewing machine. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Sewing is done. Super cute. I just did it. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's white. I did a straight stitch on the tags. And there is the back. And a zigzag stitch on the background. Very happy with it. And I pulled out a couple laces. I think this is just way too wide. This might be a little thin, but my grandma just sent me a whole bunch of laces and trims and whatnot, and I don't know what to do with it. I don't know where to store it to where I can kind of see everything. So, because my my lace and trim collection was quite small, and I had a place for them, and it was kind of like, I won't go beyond this, and you know, because this is what I have to store it in. So I probably need to go through and declutter, but even then, like, I still don't think I have a good space for laces and trim now, because like my space was very small for them, and I would pretty much need to get rid of everything she gave me, and like, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to keep some of it. So it's a project to kind of go through it all and then figure out how to store it, because I mean, I have room in my craft space to, you know, grow my stash. It's just a matter of you know, where to put everything and how to do it. Okay, anyway, we're just gonna use this as a hinge, and it should work out just fine. Hopefully. And there isn't a lot to it. I'm looking at it now. It's like, there's a lot of holes in this, but we'll make it work, even if we have to use fabric tack, but I don't think we need to. I can always put maybe washi on the other side of the hinge. I don't know. There are options of what we can do. All right, I'm just gonna put some glue down on this side. Kind of smear it out. Ooh, yeah, that's smeared out nice. And try to get it halfway. And the glue will dry clear, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. So that one goes on this side, this one goes on this side. Mind frame, yes. Are you all ready for the weekend? Oh, it is the weekend, just kidding. It's Saturday. My days are so messed up, like all week. I feel like it's like, what day is it? It's just been busy trying to get personal things done. I had a lot of admin work this week for work. I didn't do any sewing for work, which I'll probably regret next week. You know, how do I want to do this? This needs to glue where? This needs to go here. Okay. Is that where we want it? Sure. And this side, it doesn't matter if it's messy because it's all going to be glued down. You do need to glue down though. Come on. Do. Have to hold it while it grabs. Oh, maybe smearing was an important part of getting this to hold. Like, spread the glue out more for it to grab in more places. Okay, there we go. Let's make sure it's working. It works. It's cute. I like it. All right, so now we need to line this up, looking at the bottoms here, because we do want them to be straight. And actually, this one is going to go underneath this one. I don't know if that's important while trying to figure out the hinge, but just in case. Maybe it didn't like the thread. Maybe the lace didn't like having to glue down to the thread. And we'll wrap it over. Now I am rethinking my closure because there is a lot of overlap, and I don't know, there just doesn't seem like enough room to, I guess you would need an eyelet here with the thread that loops around this way. It definitely needs a closure. This was my idea for the closure, so I think I'm gonna stick with it, but I feel like there's probably a better option out there. I just don't know what it is. Other option, very, very simple, would be to like take the thread and glue it behind the back of the base, and then, you know, you just have something you tie. But I definitely wanted to have a closure because I don't want these like flaps, you know, getting in the way or getting damaged because they're not, you know, sitting in their proper place while the journal is in use, you know. I don't know if I make a lot of sense a lot of times. I'm sorry. I'll work on it. It's early in the morning. This also needs to be like right on the bird's body. I think we can like cheat it lower than the center of the card. As long as it, you know, sits closed, it's fine. So I need to get an eyelet, I need to get a brad, and I need to get my crocodile back out. What colors do we use? I don't know. I kind of want to use a black eyelet. I think that will draw too much attention on the back side where it's not going to look so pretty. I think the only color where I have like a matching brad and a matching eyelet is this color. Do they need to be matching? I would say no. They don't need to be matching. I think the other combination that would look nice is white and silver. I think that might be the route I go. Could also do like the, what is this, bronzy color with gold. That could work. Okay, I think I'm gonna go white and silver. Now I gotta figure out where I want these. And then punch holes. Gonna line, oh, perfect. The ruler's like the perfect height. I'm just gonna line the ruler up with the bottom of the tags, and then, you know, place marks. Just not sure how far over I want this. I think a center somewhere over here. And then I do want this slightly more into the tag. All right. those are going to be the holes I punch. And the big hole, the 3/16 hole, is what I'm going to use. This side. Okay, let's get the eyelet in. Who knows how to make eyelets look pretty? I feel like they never, ever, ever do. Sometimes I think I smush it too much. I probably also need some twine to put in here. Oh, why am I? Okay. And I don't want the brad to be super tight because again, like, we need it to be able to, you know, put some thread through here. Okay. Next, twine. I do have this sitting next to me. This feels a little thick though. Yes, this will be good. Alrighty. How much do I need? You want to be able to at least do 2 wraps, right? Okay. I have more than I need here. Are you all going to watch the Tim Holtz live today? I think there's going to be one every week now until the end of the year. That's what he made it sound like in his last one. So, and I'm a week behind you guys right now. So there was one last week and I got to watch it because I was working. So that was fun. That was like the first time ever I got to watch all of it live. I think today I'll be able to have it on, but I won't be able to fully pay attention because I'll be with the kids. But my husband has to go down to the valley to work. This is way too long. We need to shorten this up some. My husband has to go down to the valley to do some work. So the kids and I will be stuck at home since we only have one vehicle. We talk about getting a second vehicle all the time, like an electric one, but it's, you know, one of the cars would just be sitting a lot, I think. So, really only need the one car. Okay, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Do you guys like it? Okay, let's decorate. I'm not going to do too much decorating. I do want to do a little to hide this, but excuse me. Not really sure what to do in here. it's one of those things like, do I do something with it? Do I leave it open-ended here? I don't know. It is unclear to me. Do I put a little pocket just so I can slide some things in here, but I don't really want like an inch wide pocket is what I'm thinking. Okay, where are all, here's all the things I've collected for the journal. And or have made so far. Cover it with ribbon. Maybe. All right, little label-y bits. Oh, I like her and her red flowers match these red berries here. That is so cute. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. And then I'll leave this side blank, or just like as is right now, at least for right now. You know, things can always change for sure. Should I be using fabric tack for this? Don't know. Gonna smear this out a little bit. I hear my daughter laughing. I wonder what she's laughing at. This circle I cut out by hand. Can you tell? Let's ink it. Oh, I didn't ink the tags or anything. My goodness. There might still be time to do inking. It's not glued in to the card yet. All right, I want this to go right over the Brad area. Okay, there we go. Exploding glue. Alrighty. Now to cut this off. I think I like forget steps I want to do because like I get focused and worried about like the construction of the foundation of things. And like I want to get through it so I don't forget like my ideas of what I want to happen. So then I kind of forget the decorating parts of like inking or sewing. So that's why I'm, you know, constantly forgetting to ink and whatnot. So all right, now we can ink a little bit. Are you guys getting rain where you are? It rained a little bit yesterday, but we haven't gotten, you know, the big rainstorms that we would normally get at this time of year. So that's a bummer because I think the rain's important. But Especially because our area is prone to wildfires and that's scary. So, but yeah, we were told that we are going to have no measurable rain this year, this monsoon season, which is crazy. So, but it was kind of, you know, cool this morning, like temperature wise. It was about 70. All right, what do I need to what areas haven't I inked yet? Yeah, I made hot coffee and it wasn't quite light out yet. So I think yesterday was like the first day of the season where the sun wasn't quite coming up yet. So I think we're only going to be making this one on camera. But I really like how it turned out. It was cute. Okay. That should be good. Should we glue it in? It's going to go on the back of this card here. And we'll just glue it down. Can't see. Okay, there we go. It is down. I like it. Oh, we were gonna put a little pocket. That's right, I remember now. What do we make it out of? I am not entirely sure. I don't think like this is thick enough. I have this strip. It's very pretty. There's a clash. I can use like the really plain side of it. Yep, let's just do it. I'm gonna take it in just slightly so it doesn't get in the way of the fold. I want to say I can just take my scissors and dip, but nope. I'm not going to. I'm going to get my paper trimmer. I think this is where a small paper trimmer comes in handy, right? Can't see my mark. I kind of want to round these corners a little bit. Yeah, just, I don't know, the pointy corners were were a little much. Okay, ink, and then we'll glue it on. And then we'll be able to just slide little things in there. I have one other tag that came off the page of these two, so that could always go in there. And if like the recipient wanted this for journal space, they could cover this with paper they can write on. You could write on this a little bit, but maybe not ideal. Okay, I'm gonna go down these three sides. it up at the bottom. And wait for it to dry. This is fun. This is a cute project. I am really excited about this journal. It's making me so happy. After this, I think we're gonna move on to like spooky time stuff. And then this closes up like this. It's so cute. I love it so much. Can always go in and add sequins or sparkles or add some like paint in some mica spray or something. I wouldn't spray, but I could like paint in the berries or something just to give it some shine. I think that would be cute. But yeah, finishing touches at the end. Sorry. Okay. This is the front of the card. I don't think I showed it. Here's the inside and the back, what we made today. I love it. It's so cute. It was easy to do too. I have a little closure. This opens up, small decoration. And then this is a little pocket to slide little things in. Maybe this tag, I don't know yet. Anyway, that is today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. If you need a friend to craft with 24/7, please hit the subscribe button. And I hope you feel inspired and motivated and you get some good crafting time in today. Let's get together again soon.